What we forgot to explain was that we pretend that it's Monday, even though we're all wearing the exact same clothes, and we're about to record the Wednesday one straight away, without even stopping the recording.
What's going on, Internet? How's it going? I'm Dan Howles.
AKA Loder.
This is the scrappy do of the 2D Show, Dan Loder.
AKA Slodey.
And this is our good friend, the Rooster, Chris Pierce.
Chris Pierce.
From Rumpage. So, what are we talking about today?
So, I don't know if you know much about NASA.
Everything.
And what they do. Okay, fair. I've breathed. I've done it. I promise you.
In. Take it in. Take it all the way in. And then out.
Right, okay.
One more. Alright, what are we talking about today, Slow?
We're going to talk about Voyager 2.
What's that?
The furthest object away from
Star Trek Voyager
everything.
2. Star Trek Voyager 2.
No, Voyager 2. She's a space probe.
Captain Janeway.
Alright, I'm just going to override you now. Golden Record. Do you know much about it?
The Golden Vinyl. It's supposed to be like a condensed Earth's history.
Sounds of Earth as it's a transmission that was done, which has got like a very 8-bit graphic of like a person.
The film Contact is about Jodie Foster and Matthew McConaughey are space listeners. I don't know what the fuck that means.
Right.
I love when you listen to me and you're not giving a fuck.
I'm giving a fuck. Listen,
right.
Yeah.
They hear transmissions from space. They're like, what the fuck? And it's Hitler's speech.
That's excellent.
Because Earth has been pumping out so much sort of radio waves. It finally comes back. But then it turns out that to make contact, they just bounced our signal back to be like, we fucking listen to you, douchebags. And then I guess her dad comes back from the dead, but it's not a dad, it's an alien. Bit of a weird film.
That is a weird film.
My dad
Voyager
loves
2. Can you point to Voyager 2 right now?
That way.
It's over there.
Yeah.
How'd you know?
Oh, you always keep track of the things you love.
Voyager was launched in 1977, so there's lots of things on there that they thought represented the Earth as it was in 1977. Some there's music, there's speeches on there and stuff.
Yeah.
So Dove, my question is, it is 2016 now.
Yes.
What would we put on the vinyl?
I think the first question we all need to ask is not if, but how many Kanye West albums do we put on?
Have you seen that he's been...
Yeah. Dude.
That's fallen.
R.I.P. Kanye.
I hope he gets better. I mean, mental health is a serious thing. First question is are we sending them a vinyl or are we sending them a memory stick?
If you do that, you have to send a laptop or something because they will not have USB.
So you saying we send an iPad?
Well, how does fingerprint recognition work in space, Lou? They haven't got fingers. Why are we giving things our postcode?
I think we discussed this before, and we said if the aliens turn up on our doorstep,
it's not good.
We've already lost because we couldn't turn up on their store. They've already beaten us, tech-wise.
Unless those aliens turn around and be like, chill, bruh, we are friendly. It's over. So what would I put on the Golden Record? Pluto's address. I put something else on there. How cats look bigger. Gym sounds. Just the noises people make when they're in the gym. Just the buffest place they can find grunting.
The grunts of tennis players.
Yes, exactly. Done.
So
Kanye and tennis noises.
Kanye making tennis noises. What would you put on there, Chris? Anything you would add?
In the top 40.
But why are we putting music on there? I'm sorry, but music has no species purpose. Animals make music or make noises for mating calls and stuff, right? But that's not why we make songs. We don't make songs to represent us as a people. Films on there be this is what Earth looked like in 1992. I think it might be one of my 2017 New Year's resolutions. Is just to watch it, the top 100 films from 1992. Just to know what the world was like when I was around. That's what I would do. Fucking put the Avengers films on there. This is what we're dealing with right now. Put the Steve Jobs.
The Avengers films would probably be a good idea. Because they'd be like, fuck, when we
yeah,
go to this place, they're like fucking superheroes.
Exactly.
I don't want to fuck with these guys.
Horror movies.
Horror movies would be a good one.
You can't put alien films on there because
surely that'd be racist.
But they turn around and be like, this is what they think of us, let's go fuck them up. Interplanetary propaganda. No, we don't want to be pissing off these people.
The alien movie I would put on is War of the Worlds. We killed those fuckers with a sneeze.
True.
I think that's a good idea.
True, but then we're just telling them of our greatest weapon.
It's listen guys, you better fuck off.
I've got a cold and I ain't afraid to use it.
Yeah, we are.
But they'll know that how dirty we are as a race, and then they'll just be like, fuck it, okay, then we'll just
sterilise you on contact.
Yeah, hand sanitizer will beat us.
What if they'd fish people?
But then they haven't got ears to listen to music. You gotta just do photographs. Get people like Bill Nye and whatever to film like a YouTube short and be
What if
like,
they don't have
this is
photo-
what
if they
we
don't do
are.
Photo? What if they just have feelers?
Well then fuck, so then you just give them a flashlight and just see, this is what a vagina is.
Like, do we go for a vinyl? Are we going for like, a DVD
A shoebox.
box set?
Just a shoebox and be like, put your hands in and find out what you get. You gotta show the moon landing. You gotta show at least a picture of someone on the moon looking at Earth. And you'd be like, we are getting closer to being like you. If they find this, it will be because they found it in space, not on a planet.
Just show up a map to where we are.
No! Why are you doing this?
Because we want to
Do
see
not
it.
put a return to sender address.
Yeah, dude, we want to
Give them a fucking Snapchat account and be like, post a selfie.
see
Done,
what-
I've seen it.
see what they come back with. Like, they might send us like some fat alien beast.
Why the fuck do you think aliens are gonna turn up and be like, here you go? Like,
They will,
here's the technology we already have.
We'll be
like,
like-
what?
we'll
When
be
was
like
the last time
pen pals.
anything did that?
But we could be like pen pals.
Do we want aliens here?
Fuck no.
I'm with you. I think aliens would be cool as fuck to look at, to see, to examine. The only good things aliens will ever do for us is unite the Earth against something else. So what would you put on there, Chris?
I think I'd probably try and preemptive scare the shit out of them.
So you go
And
big.
map of Andromeda and hoping that that's where they're from. We know where you are.
We know
where you live.
Yeah, exactly. The pictures of the telescope would be like, we're looking. Fuck off.
Yeah.
And then just like
galaxies.
some pre-workout mix just so they know what they're fucking with. But by doing this, we are becoming every cliche alien.
But then, like, I don't really know what other way you can do it. They used to be balls of gas.
We don't even know every species on Earth.
Yeah.
Maybe they're watching Planet Earth
They live
2.
under the
Yeah.
sea.
Planet Earth 2 and they're like, oh, by the way, we found some river dolphin that live in a jungle. It's like, what the fuck? So how would you kill an alien?
If it's anything like your strategy for a lion, we are so fucked.
If they can bleed, they can die.
Exactly, that's the fucking famous quote from Predator.
I like how we've gone from like peacefully contacting and sending them like, our thing to like, how are we gonna fuck this thing up?
But what is crazy is like they went to the moon on like the power of like an old calculator. Like why the fuck are we not doing that anymore?
Because I think the moon is like for what we would get out of going to the moon. I don't think there's much we can like get out of going there.
Well, Mars.
Study-wise. Well, Mars is the next
We're
frontier.
towards
Like
it.
that's why we're launching all these fucking like rovers there and stuff to see if basically
Yeah.
to see if we can colonize Mars. I think it's like the aim.
Living
Well,
on
first of
Mars.
all, at the moment we're like looking for life on Mars.
Is there
Like
life
bacteria and stuff
on
like-
Mars?
And there's like quite a lot of like liquid water like coming out of the surface.
They
of it,
think.
apparently.
How do they think this? How can they just be like that rock but there, looking through this telescope?
Because they take photos of it and then, like they can see like plumes coming off it and they're trying to work out what the plumes are.
But it could be anything else.
That's
They look at like the
okay.
colour of it and they can kind of work out what atoms they are. Well, they like look at the like frequency of the lights and stuff.
How?
And it will like I don't.
How
know,
do you look at the frequency
I don't
of the
work
light?
for these people.
What?
Spectrum cameras and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, what the fuck is a spectrum camera?
Well,
And it
that,
sees
this
colours
is
that we
why
can't see.
you don't work for NASA. And they look at things
Listen,
and they do the thing.
that's blue.
Like Hubble.
What colour is water? Fuck you, 1 second. You said look at the colour. What colour is water? Water is only the colour underneath it.
It would be like the
Mic
colour.
drop.
It contains all the colours that we know.
Water is blue because it reflects the sky.
Yeah.
And sky's only blue because every other colour is not filtered through it. No, like all the colours of the UV filter through it and it, like the ozone or atmosphere or whatever contains whatever fucking wave is blue. What the fuck is a wave?
It's just a waveform.
But what is it?
Radiation.
What is it?
Light is radiation.
Okay.
Yeah.
UV.
What is like I just don't get how they're like nothing can travel a vacuum except all this fucking like these lists of things can travel through. How the fuck does the sun shit get here? What? But can I put a flashlight in space? What would happen if I turned the light off in space? Would it just keep going because there's nothing stopping it? Would the light wave just move like this forever until it hits something?
If you
Theoretically.
get through
So it would just be a spotlight going through space forever.
Well, it would be like a like that's how like fiber optic works. Like you switch the light on and off, and like that becomes like ones and zeros
Okay,
for like a binary signal.
but so the light would keep going until something stopped it.
Theoretically. Yeah.
Wow. I was reading this thing the other day that apparently, like, light. You know what? That's not the answer to this. It doesn't matter. Light can push things. Like a wave. I guess. Like the ocean. Like wind. And there are, like, these satellite things made out of this like turkey foil thing, and when the light hits it, it bounces off, and like the power it makes is enough for it to like rotate the Earth, and it's literally like riding light.
Fair.
Which I don't know what that means. But why the fuck are spaceships not made out of that then?
Should we ask this on the vinyl?
We're actually.
Should we ask these questions?
On the vinyl, they put like hello in like a million different languages. Why?
Well, dude, what are you supposed to put on?
I don't
Like,
know. But like,
I don't think it was an entirely like. I don't really understand what they hope to achieve.
yeah, same.
But
I'm
at the same,
thinking
like,
about
I
it
think
logically.
it was just kind of like, you just gotta do it. Like, if they hear it and it's like, what the fuck is this? If anyone hears it,
Welcome to Earth.
yeah.
I think it was more of a thing where it's on the backlash of the 60s moon landings and all that everyone was really hyped about space. And what's the next thing they
But
look
this
at
is
is
what
life.
pisses me off.
Yeah.
Like the last time, so the
don't think
world
it
was
was-
like united about the thing, and then when was the next time the world got united? Fucking 9/11.
ISIS.
We're not like united. Like it's, I don't know. It's shit that we've stopped caring so much about space.
Yeah.
Because space
Yeah.
is cool as fuck, but there's just nothing there until we get there and probably fuck it up.
Probably.
That's kind of what we're looking for now. Is the next place to fuck up, basically.
Yeah.
God, this too dark.
So there we go. So to summarise, we don't need a vinyl. We just need to unite against aliens so that we don't all die, and then die anyway, or find a planet before we run out of time and die.
You can't listen
Go
to
to another
sound in
planet to
space,
die.
can you? No one in space, no one can hear you scream because the sound waves don't move. So why do the light waves?
Because sound has to travel through. You only hear sound because it moves the
It
air.
vibrates.
Yeah.
Yes.
Light isn't the same as that.
Light is just radiation.
Yeah.
You just say it like that. It's light, it's just radiation. Like,
Well, like
what does
sound,
that mean?
sound waves are different to light, whereas light is actually like electrons.
So it's mating particles.
Basically, I think is that right? Am I right in saying?
I mean,
We need to get a fucking scientist on the show and be like,
We need to do our research before we go off on these like ridiculous
no,
tangents.
but like we ask questions. Like, there's no way we could like. People don't know really what light is.
what they do is UV rays. Which
No,
is
that's
radiation.
part of light, isn't it? Like, there's a
Light
spectrum.
is just radiation, though. Like it's
Okay, define radiation to me, Slode. You keep saying this, like, oh, it's just radiation. What is
Charged
radiation?
particles.
yes.
Charged with what? A court order? Like, what does that mean?
Something to do with electrons, I don't know.
Like, I know what I know that a nucleus has protons and neutrons, and then you have the SPDF shell to go around with electrons that balance out the positivity. Can you put a projector and can you run that off like
A solar panel. Yeah.
an overhead projector, and then just be like, it's a slideshow. All you gotta do is push next, and it's just millions and millions of pictures for some fucking freedom. Gives them freedom to space.
So we're basically saying we should just not bother.
Yeah, I don't know what you hope to get. I know it's very sad and it's fucking defeatist, but like, unless you say, here we are, come have a chat, do you want a coffee? Thanks for watching, guys. This has been the 2D Show. I'm Dan Howles, that's Dan Loder, that's been Chris Pierce,
Tiny spit of sand.
and this has been the 2D Show. Remember, we come out every Monday, every Wednesday, every Friday, giving you
Tonight.
a conversation.
On this small planet. Okay.
Uh,
We're
remember,
going to rock civilization.
we're gonna get us a copyright strike. It's too perfect.
That was pretty good. I thought.
So follow us, I guess. Bye. I hate working with you. I hate working with you. Bye.